Alright, I was experiencing some technical difficulties as I was attempting to talk about number 12. I had entered the function for number 12 into y equals in my calculator and start looking to address the questions that are going to be asked about this situation in the jumper. What I found was that the first question says, how high is Jason before he jumps? Well, I don't see 0 as a jump height until -5, which gives me the indication that we had the jumper at a height that wasn't ground level. We didn't start at 0, 0. We started at 0 and 480 feet. So since he was on a cliff, the place that he started must have been 480 feet in the air. What we see, though, is as we look at how the y values in the table for this quadratic act is that it appears as if 480 feet is the highest that he gets in this jump, because we don't see the peak or the maximum in our graph. So I'm going to actually use the formula for, and it was told you right here to use the formula for finding the vertex of the parabola. I'm going to find the time at which he was at the highest height. I believe it's going to be around 1.5. I'm going to do negative b. The b value is 16, so it's going to be the opposite of 16 all over 2 times a, which is negative 16. And sure enough, there's my half. Negative 16 over negative 32 equals 0.5. So at 0.5 seconds, that's the answer to C. How long does it take for him to reach that height? He gets to the highest point, so what we've got to do right now is find out what that height is if we put in 0.5 for x. I'm going to use my calculator to do that. I'm writing out what I would put in my calculator. I actually have another method. I'm going to make my table go up by 0.5 because I know how. And what I see then is 448, 480. He gets up to 484 at 0.5. The mathematics that goes on here would get us to 484. All right, how long does it take him to hit the ocean? The ocean, I'm going to assume, is when time is 0. Let me change my table back to go up by 1s. If I have, oops, I don't think I did. No, table start I want there. I want my table to go up by 1s. He gets to his 484, and that's what I thought. I thought that we had seen earlier that he landed in the water, which would be at 0 feet at 6 seconds. 6 seconds it takes him to hit the ocean. He was on a cliff 480 feet above the water.